Hey guys, I was leaving my hotel room this morning and I was walking by one of the meeting rooms and it was interesting. There was a group, OSHA was there, and I was listening to what the guy was saying. I guess he's an instructor there, and there's about 20 or 30 guys in there. And I don't know what capacity they are, but something struck me very interesting. The instructor in his introduction said, was giving instances of things that were happening. He said typically when OSHA, when people like us show up, a lot of businesses and things will say, well, show me a warrant. And he says, you guys don't have to be worried about that. When that happens, you just make a phone call and the cops show up with guns and a paddy wagon and everything just seems to get taken care of. And I thought about that for a minute and I thought, OSHA. Now they are, I would say, vast becoming a growing law enforcement agency to be able to make sure that businesses do what the government wants them to do, which to me seems more like fascism, almost like a form of commercial SS, if you will. But I couldn't help but wonder, I just can't help but wonder. You have a room of guys dressed in sweatshirts and they look like construction workers. They have a instructor that basically tells them that that you need to be, you don't need to fear people that ask for warrants because we have ways of dealing with people like that. In other words, it sounds to me like if you get confronted by OSHA and you ask for a warrant for them to be able to search your premises, and they don't have a warrant, they just call the cops. And what's really interesting then is they even mentioned something about the fact that they knew there was a way that, that when you apply for a warrant, that it has to be granted by a magistrate. But I would swear to God that what they were saying is that somehow law enforcement is just a means of circumventing the need of a magistrate to offer a warrant. So I could be completely wrong on my thoughts here. I'm always looking behind, under the bed and around the curtains and everything else, but something's seriously wrong in this country, man. And, it just goes so deep that the average citizen that sits in there, believes now that they've got some sort of, lawful jurisdiction, to be able to go in and to be able to force whatever it is on these businesses. And so everybody's a law enforcer but the citizens, and the law enforcement agencies are all used to be able to view us as the enemy. So here you have OSHA. I believe it was created originally to create a safe workplace, but now has gotten to the point where they continue to gain more and more control over private business. And now they're working with law enforcement to be able to circumvent the ability for a judge to be able to offer a lawful warrant. I guess the Idaho Constitution doesn't matter. I guess the principles of liberty don't matter. When everybody's the law enforcer except for the citizens, where does that leave the citizen? Obviously, it puts us in a position where we will have to fight back. So the government there is supposed to protect your freedom, is supposed to protect your rights, supposed to allow you to be able to, to be free and to be able to run the business you want. Now controls your business. Now has the law enforcement mechanism to be able to tell you how to run your business. And if you don't, they can circumvent the constitutional authority of entering your property without a warrant just by simply using threats of coercive tactics, using law enforcement agencies with paddy wagons. What are they going to do? Arrest you because you didn't screw in a light bulb? Anyway, I found that pretty interesting today. I just thought I would share that with you. There's probably pieces and parts I'm missing, and you guys can fill in the blanks, but I thought it was worth mentioning. So anyway, I'm in hostile territory today. I'm getting my teeth kicked in. I know it looks like I have them all, but boy, I've been beaten to death today. People just not receptive to, in this area, not receptive to principles of freedom. They don't care about the fact that we've got our Constitution is being rewritten. They don't care about the partnerships that are going to completely destroy our sovereignty. And you know, the funny thing is, I haven't even been able to get anybody to answer the question why when I ask them why they're not interested. I guess they live in their own little myopic void or their own little cosmic universe. You know, I guess when you live in a place that has this much money and you have an endless supply to your sushi and your, you know, and your CNN and your Volvo or whatever it is you have, nothing else matters. Anyway, God bless you guys. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye.